Ben's Aquariums. Here is an update on the planted 55-gallon tank. This tank used to be the angelfish grow out tank, but then I sold all of those fish and the parents haven't recently bred for me, so this tank currently houses 5 of the leftover babies which have grown, and I'll show you guys those in a little bit. But I'm going to start going through this tank from left to right and show you guys all of the new changes that I've made to this tank. We'll start out with something that applies to the entire tank, and that is that I added a bunch of Flourite gravel left over that I had from before I dirted the 75-gallon. So I added that, and that's caused the plants to grow really well. Right here we have an Anubias plant, we have Java fern, we have the piece of driftwood that I got from Merry Meeting Lake on the East Coast. My grandparents brought it all the way across the country on their way back. And then back there we have a Rio 180 power head that's circulating water quite well, because I have my filters turned off to barely a trickle for 2 reasons. One, so that the pothos plants in the growing in the filters have more chance to suck the nutrients out, and 2, so that it doesn't disrupt the water surface quite as much, leaving more CO2 in the water. And there's the main 2 reasons. And if we move a little bit to the right, we have some Sunset Hygro. I think Sunset Hygrofolia, not quite sure. I started out with 5 stems of it, and then yesterday bunch of them, I think 3 of them had reached up to the surface of the water, so I cut them and then I replanted them. So one of the replanted ones is right here. The other one's right there, and then there's one back in the middle. You can see the red leaves. The tops of the leaves are super red, which is cool. I haven't had a plant that has been other than green, so that's cool. And then if we move even more to the right, we have another Cryptspiralis right here. This one's growing really well. This is a new leaf right there. Then we have green Hygrofolia in the back, which is different from the Sunset Hygro because it doesn't have the red tipped leaves up at the top. This stuff has been growing slower than the Sunset Hygro. Then over here we have Crypt Wenti Red, which somehow looks different than the Wenti Bronze and Wenti Green. I can't see the difference. And then over here we have some crap, what is it called? Ludwigia repens, I think that's what it is. These were both sold as the same species, but I am convinced that this one out here and this one over there are narrow leaf, and this one is broadleaf. Over here we have a red Tiger Lotus bulb, which I cannot get to open up, which is frustrating. And then if we come and look up at the top of the tank, move this out of the way, the water the water lettuce is growing bonkers, which is really good because that means that it's absorbing all of the excess nutrients, preventing algae growth, which I do not want in this tank. So here, let's see if we can see this. There's a flower right there. Let's see that. So that's cool. It's got really, really big leaves. Compared to the frog bit, this stuff grows a lot better. It can handle water currents better, which I like. Here is one of the baby Plecostomus from the albino and regular bristlenose crossbreed. Here's one of the platinum angelfish. And then in the back we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the leftover angelfish from my gold and zebra pair. Alright, thanks for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Talk to you later.